Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. I hope you can come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's Friday. Let's go. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's been a long, long time since I have came on a Friday evening. But I told y'all I will be back. And I am back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, whoever just select the live. I appreciate it. Well, they peeked in and peeked out. Couple of seconds. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Know there's a lot going on. Come on in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on. It is Friday. I know it's probably a lot of people going live. I still wanted to try. Hey, the boxing scholar, you're the first one in the room. I got my workout on earlier today. And because it's Friday, it's a little bit easier to come on in the evening. Hello, Leonardo. Hello, Rosie Galavez. Hello, RIP. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Get Fit with Britt and Chat. I need something to write on. I do got something to write on. I hope everyone is doing okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It looks like there are some new people. Water Boxing is pretty new, but he's been on a live or two of mine before. I appreciate it. Don't mind me. I'm just writing down the names because I like to remember when I see, new people. I am Yolanda. This is my channel, Britt Family Fun. Monday through Friday, I do Get Fit with Britt and Chat. Today is basically conversations with Britt. I do not have a topic. It's been a while since I've gone live in the evening on a Friday, but I am here. And I am grateful for you guys. I am writing the names down so I can remember. I try to remember, but I don't always have an opportunity to sit down and write names. Hey, Coffee. Hey, Coffee. Good to see you on this uh on this Friday. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I have a couple of people that are here for the first time. Yes, welcome to this live. Like, share, and subscribe. Listen, this is Conversations with Britt. Like I was stated before, I started writing. It's good to see you too. Monday through Friday, I normally work out, get fit with Britt, and chat, which is I talk about whatever we talk about as I'm working out. So I appreciate you guys' support. And I just talked about it the other day when I was on another live saying that I needed to try some different times too. I got goals, y'all. Listen, I got goals. I'm close to being partially monetized. Um, Let me see if I can check my hours. La la, happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Yes, I'm grateful. Hey, Monique. Hey, y'all. That's right. Come on in the room. I'm trying to grow. Like I said, the gift would be to get to my expected date and be fully monetized. Listen, I believe that is possible. I believe that is possible. I know that they're like 5 days behind or something like that. Uh, on it, so I don't know the exact number, but I'm going to my YouTube studios right now to see where I am. To see where I am, y'all. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The glare on the thing, but it says 2,714 watch hours. That's where I am. So to me, that is like really, really close. That is close to 3,000 watch hours. And that's like I said, the gift from God would be to get there thinking I'm half monetized and be fully monetized. Listen, listen. It says speak those things that are not as though they were, to believe it like it's already done. And I'm going to believe it because I'm close, 2,714 watch hours so far. What I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I still got to finish running stashes. And no, it's not that I'm doing a sub for sub. I know Stash is close. Stash is close as well. Monique is trying to get her watch hours up. So soon I'll be working on her playlist. I was like, it's Friday. It's a perfect time. I let the 11-year-old go out and hang out. Um, you know, go hang out. So I was like, this is a perfect time. I don't have to worry about disturbances, brothers fighting and having to break it up and saying, stop, what do you want? All that. So I was like, let me get on here for a little while and just see what's going on with the people. Happy holidays. Listen, I gotta put it in. I'm like, yep, I just recently started adding squats to my workout during the week. Um, so I knew that I would eventually start to feel it. That first day was excitement, so I ain't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Today I feel it a little bit. Is it that gonna stop me? No, I just took me a little pain meds, and here we are. I'm like, let me get on this lab. I just took my medicine. Um, you know, uh, and I'm here. When you're doing something new, you're bound to be sore, and things like that, but it's not going to deter me. It used to be a deterrent. Like if I start getting sore, I'll be like, oh no, I can't do this. Unless it's just something that like I sustain an injury, but it's not. It's just the muscles, the glute muscles, my thigh muscles, from doing those squats and things. So hello. Hold on. That's a good Q&A. Just one second. Hello, 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 and welcome. Let me make sure I put your name down. JQN3 TL. Uh, for me, a rule is when you enter a chat, you greet the host and then you speak to the chat. You come in asking, does Michael Jordan look very African? He's African American. I mean, you know, being dark skinned doesn't mean that you're from Africa or you have to look African. I'm not upset. I'm just telling you, I think that that is something that everybody should do when you're entering somebody's live, you know. But welcome to my live. This is Britt Family Fun is the name of my channel. I am Yolanda of Britt Family Fun, and I call my subs the BFF family. Um, welcome to my live. I'm so grateful you're here. Um, for those that don't know, I appreciate it, Jake. I appreciate it. For those who don't know, Monday through Friday, I do Get Fit Written Chat. And on occasion, like today, I do conversations with Britt. I don't have one today, but I am overdue for a topic that I've been had that I need to finish some research on because I wanted to do that on StreamYard so people can come up and, tell me their point of view. But I do that. I'm a mom of four. I have two children on the spectrum. My oldest is 28. She'll be 29 soon. And let me finish. And my other son on the spectrum, he's 21. And then I have an 11-year-old and a 27-year-old. I like as I just stated, if you were listening, I don't have a topic. I don't have a main topic, a subtopic, no specific topic whatsoever. Most of the time, um, like I said, unless I've studied something out and planned it out, which I'm in the process of doing, um, because I was supposed to do it in October, but I will be able to go ahead and knock that out so I can actually do what I desire to do with a full planned topic. But it's no specific topic. I'm here. I got goals. I am on my way to being monetized and I'm trying to put in as much as I can so I can get the watch hours that I need. I'm up 2,714 watch hours in. So if you guys have any time, for those that have not, go check out my playlist, run it, comment on the first one and the last one. So I'll know that you have definitely been there. I know I can't do it alone. I am not getting my page shut down trying to put my stuff on different devices. I'm just not I'm not doing it. Yeah, when something first comes out, I may watch one thing. Well, I haven't done that yet, but it was recommended to at least watch one thing. And that's it. But no specific topic. I did start watching Trolls 2 today. Yeah, I ain't getting my page taken down for nobody. But hey Precious, I started watching Trolls 2 today, y'all. And out the gate, um it came with action. It came with action. So I think it's cool. I'll finish watching it when I'm done with my live. Well, welcome, Miss Precious. I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm grateful for all of you who stopped by. Oh, Jake, then you should go to my page and look for the cooking videos. I need to put them on a separate list. You need to go look for the cooking videos. I did chicken and dumplings like twice. I think it's in October or something like that. Yeah, I did chicken and dumplings. Homemade chicken and dumplings. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I want to learn how to make more than one type of dumpling because I did the dumplings that I did was the biscuit dumplings. Thank you so much. I found it online. You just mix it all up until it's kind of soft and sticky and drop them by spoonfuls. Instead of dropping them by the recommended size, I did it smaller so I could have a little more. I did that. I had bone-in chicken thighs. I didn't, I removed the skin, cut the fat, put them in some chicken stock, seasoned the water, let them cook until the chicken fall off the bone, pulled the bones out, shredded it right, and thighs are so tender. They kind of pretty much just fell apart. So I didn't have to do much. And, let that made those dumplings, dropped them in, let them sit off for 10 minutes, put the top on, another 10 minutes, bam, good. Comfort, blankets, fireplace, and naps. I'm not mad at you. He said home meal for my mom, even at 32. Listen, my baby's, my oldest is 28. My next to the oldest is 27. My other son is 21 and I have 11-year-old. My 27-year-old is 10 hours away from me. And when he come in town, he's like, "What you cook? I'm coming to get something to eat." Now this joker will eat at his grandmama house, which is my mother. Then turn around and come to my house and eat too. So I get it. This says ketchup in the fridge or pantry. I keep ketchup in the refrigerator. Always have. I don't keep that stuff in the refrigerator. I mean in the pantry. I keep it in the refrigerator. Only thing I don't keep in the refrigerator is syrup. Maple syrup, yes. A regular little store bought non-nutritional syrup, pantry. That's what I do. I know a lot of people keep that stuff, barbecue sauce, ketchup, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I keep it in the refrigerator. Yeah, ketchup, mustard, fridge. Pickles, refrigerator. Barbecue sauce, refrigerator. Salad dressings, refrigerator. I keep that stuff in the refrigerator. It lasts longer in a refrigerator for me. It truly does. So that's just the way I handle it. What did y'all have for dinner today? My 11-year-old requested, he wanted smash burgers, potato chips, and fruit. That's what he did. Hot sauce, I keep it in the refrigerator too. I keep it in the refrigerator. Yeah. I keep hot sauce. I know hot sauce you don't have to, but say for instance, you live in a house that didn't have central AC or whatever like that. I'll be trying to run the risk of nothing spoiling. But hot sauce don't last long, baby. Listen, I be telling my son, my 21-year-old, I tell him, just get a straw and drink the hot sauce because that baby will kill some hot sauce. And it don't even be spicy like that. We do Franks. Like, I love Franks. I grew up eating Franks, Texas Pete, and Crystal's hot sauce. Those are the three things I remember having growing up. Texas Pete, um, Crystal's hot sauce, and the other one. Then later on I discovered Frank's and I just fell in love with it. I may even try my hand in making my own hot sauce to see what kind of flavor profile I could come up with for a good hot sauce. He said, I'm about Texas people. Yeah, I grew up um tearing up some Texas Pete and Crystal hot sauce. Tearing it up. Then when I discovered Frank's, there was like no turning back. And was it Tapatio? It's one of them Spanish hot sauces. That's not like a everything. Frank's is a everything hot sauce for me. I could put it on chicken. I could put it on fish. You know what I'm saying? I could dip a pineapple in Frank's hot sauce or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. Yes, we had crystals and Texas Pete and all that growing up. I did not discover Frank's until maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, something like that, and I just got hooked on it. And I was like, Lord, I need to go buy a big one because baby, don't let me do no fried chicken, um, anything like that. My son is even if I don't make no buffalo sauce, he gonna make his own and drench his wings in it. It's not something that he eats like every day. So y'all don't think that he's sitting up there guzzling hot sauce by the gallon. It's whenever I do things like fried chicken and stuff like that. Which I don't do often as far as the fried, you know. But yes, today's dinner. I'm sorry. I said my son wanted the 11-year-old wanted the smash burgers and the chips and fruit. Me and my other son, we had smash burgers, fries, and I put avocados and spinach on my burger. Avocados and spinach. It was a good Friday meal, so I wasn't even mad at that. With some pickles, bread and butter pickles on the side, and just a little handful of fries about that big. Um, so that was some good protein for me today. That is not something that I do often either, as far as the burger, you know. Um, yeah, easy. And I added that avocado and that spinach, and it was delightful, honey. Delightful. It was good. And he wanted beef burger, so I wasn't mad. Hey, Crystal. I'm doing well. How are you, beautiful? Crystal is another amazing content creator to be popping up. Like, she encouraged me, yeah, try another time. And so Fridays is good for me, and I'll just see how it goes. And I'll be playing around with different times. Maybe sometimes I may go slightly later. Um, yeah, I can't complain. I worked out. Um, I went out so I can find some lamb to cook for Christmas. Y'all, the risotto. I found it in our local giant. It's a container probably about that big. Man, that thing is like $11. Close to 10, 11, $12, somewhere around there. And I was like, oh, clutching my purse and just still like, I don't know. I might have to come back because I don't know. I wanted to kind of have a bougie Christmas. And I'm not saying like fully bougie. I'm talking about, but I wanted the marinated lamb chops. You know what I'm saying? And it is, girl, it looked like 2 cups of rice in that container for $11 of the arborio rice that is used to fix the risotto. Now, I might not do the mushrooms in the risotto. It may just be a classic risotto with some fresh Parmesan, you know, maybe some, that sounds so good. Maybe, oh, that sounds good, Crystal, a Christmas brunch, you know, and, maybe some roasted garlic added to it or something like that. Kind of like a roasted, hey, Supreme. It's live, live. It's live, live. Yes, sir. It is definitely live, live. It is live, live. I was like, let me go. It's Friday. My baby ain't here. I did. I hope you and the family had a great day. Shout out to Miss Supreme, Dr. Preem in the house, y'all. Yeah, I did. Hey, kiss from Jay. Hey, Al. She said, ketchup in the fridge. Kiss from Jay. Tell me you saw the video that crazy ninja elevated did earlier today. Baby, I the way I hollered when he was imitating you, Jay, he came on with these things stuffing his shirt. Hey, King Explicit, like boobs. He was talking like you. He was like, child, period. He was doing all that. I'm so grateful that you guys are here. If you guys have not checked out Elevated, our little skit where he was imitating, hey, fantastic. When he was, oh my God, coffee no cream. Kids for Jay, please tell me you already saw it. You listen. It was funny. Yes, Kiss for Jay. Wait a minute, let me find it on my other phone. Girl, when I tell you I wasn't ready. I didn't expect him to do that. He act like he had boobs and everything. He was going period and child. Somebody was he was interacting. Somebody asking, did he needed some feet pics from you, and so he was like $500 per toe. Period. Y'all, I'm telling you, I will let you hear it, but the way I hollered, y'all gotta see it.
All right, man. Finally starting to get some views on our live streams. We in the algorithm now.
Yes, go check it out.
Let's get these hours up. Let's go live.
Yeah, that's the one. Y'all go find that. Y'all gonna holler. When he get to the part where he acting like Jay, I was done. I was done. Yes. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna show. I was just showing him which one it was. Y'all go to his channel. I wasn't gonna play it all the way through. No, I was hollering. I was like, elevated. It's messy. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I did. But I wasn't gonna share it all the way through. I just wanted to show y'all which one it was when you go over there. That one was hilarious. I definitely gotta share it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys because it's funny. It is so funny. And at the time, I'm looking for Jay's comment. I knew she hadn't seen it yet. So when y'all get a chance, y'all go watch it because that thing was funny to me. Especially when he had whatever he had stuffed in his shirt, like it was boobs. Oh, I ain't gonna say no more. I'm okay. I'm okay today. I'm okay today, Supreme. Can I say it's been that way all week? No, it has not. I had a very challenging day. I was dealing with some pretty emotional stuff. And I had a day where I had a day where I cried most of the day, probably for about 2 days. I just, had a lot of stuff going on. Um, Emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I've been here for a year. Um, a place that that I was at for years and years and years. I finally, I had to go because it's not as close as it used to be. And so, dealing with that, it was emotional. You know what I'm saying? And coming to terms with understanding I'm coming to a new year, you know, and I gotta stop settling. You know what I'm saying? With people, um, whatever, just for the sake of having somebody around. Y'all, it's not worth it. And I'm not talking about like a dude I was being in a relationship. Not that's not what I'm referring to. Yeah, we did date at some point years and years ago. But I try to remain friends. And I'm not telling all my business, but I am being transparent nonetheless. Um, I try to remain friends with him. But over the last couple of days, I reflected back over the dynamics of the situation. You know, we tried to date for about a year, didn't work. Scratch that. Let's just be cool. You know, did that. But here's the thing, I started noticing patterns. When we was in a relationship, I had done nothing, you know, that I knew of. You know what I'm saying? Uh he rolled out, disappeared 6 months, shut down his Facebook page. He did all that. I thought he was dead because I knew a lot of family and everything like that. I was calling and checking and seeing how everything was going there. Um, by the time he resurfaced, it was 6 months later. Talking about I need some money to pay for a phone bill. And then every so often, then after I think it's after that, he might have done that once and something else had materialized where he was working a certain job. And I said, "Oh, you working this particular concert tonight?" Yeah. He gave me the dynamics. Me being female, whole woman, I researched it. Discovered it wasn't nothing that he was saying. So it was over time little pattern. So eventually after that incident, I was like, it's done for me. But I still continue to try to remain friends because he would show up at all the kids' birthday parties. He would, he was a chef, so he would show up all the kids' birthday parties. And I can cook myself. I don't consider myself a chef, but when it comes to larger things like that, I try to bring in some help. So everything doesn't necessarily always have to be on me. Um, he was there when before my child graduated from high school. One of my oldest boys. He was always supportive, showing up at games. Blah 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 blah. When my father passed 3 years ago, he was there. Um, so I just felt the need to kind of hold on to it unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing sexual going on between him and I. We were just cool. You know, I moved a little further away in the city than normal, so I wasn't even trying to have him come anywhere near. I wasn't trying to. He wanted to come this way, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing it because of just the previous history of him bouncing in and out. I was like, my children don't need that. He was technically supposed to be my youngest godfather, but this is after we decided to be friends. So with that, that in and out. Before I got here, he was talking about moving somewhere else. And then again, 6 months later, he popped up. Oh, I need some money to till I get to work, blah, 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 blah. I didn't give him any. I was like, you get it from whoever you was with previously. We friends, but I'm not doing that with you. Um, and so over the last couple of days, weeks, whatever, I just, uh talking, and just reflecting on the patterns that I noticed with him, even in friendship. And I was like, nah, I need to cut this all off completely. Completely. I'm talking about blocking texts, emails, unfollowing on social media platforms. I make the jump to just say, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this going into 2026. I'm not settling for the sake of just having somebody around. Like I said, it wasn't like a sexual type thing. It was literally when I say friends, friends. Hi, how you doing? How the kids doing? How your mama doing? Every day we fine. But outside of that, I just had to cut it off because I don't deserve that type of toxicity. You know, you can't run in and out and bounce in and out of my life um just for the sake of you think it's a safe space over here. You know what I mean? When I say over here, I don't mean like living. I just mean like, you know, whatever reason, you know, uh, I allowed him to continue to be here just for the sake of saying, I don't feel like I'm going to be totally by myself. So that was just, I've had a lot to reflect on this week. I'm not saying that was the only thing, but that's just me sharing that portion. So, Supreme, I hope I didn't say too much. I do appreciate you asking. So, I had definitely planned to actually share that instance uh, with you guys. Not because I feel like I had to, just because a lot of times we hold on to people and spaces and things, even material things, something somebody gave us, and we keep it till it fall apart, or whatever, and sometimes it just be time to let it go, and it takes time. I had been thinking about it for a while, um anyway, since I'm just in that season of being in a new place. And yeah, I'm sorry. I know that's crazy. King explicit. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Thank you so much. I'm in the DMV, Supreme. I'm in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Yep. I was born in Washington, DC. Yes, King explicit, we sure do. Oh my God. Thank you. So I just came to that place. I had so many things to reflect on, you know what I'm saying? I was in a place for 14 years. Um, and hey, Corey, welcome, Queen. I was in a place for 14 years, you know, and moving an hour away from that place, you know, being as though I'm a person who loves to be physically in the place as far as church. Hey, Brian, I just came to the point where I knew I needed to find something within my local area that would be easier for me to get to. So being somewhere for 14 years and then happen to come out of that place is a lot. A lot of people don't stay places that long anymore. Some people do, but a lot of people don't. I'm still young, you know, um my needs are changing, my kids needs are changing, and so I'm just now just in that transitional season, and I shared it because you never know what a person is going through. We never know. Thank you, Coffee. uh what place a person may be in, because we all have different ages and stages and different transitional seasons in our life and stuff like that. Um, so that's where I am now. I'm in a new season. Looking for a new place. Yes, you have to do what's best for you. I'm 55. I'm 55, King Explicit. Yep, I am 55. Those kind of questions don't bother me. Some people, a girl don't tell her age. Whatever. Yes, you are, Corey. Hey, Bat Mom. Yes, you are. And so, yes, I'm a whole 55. I turned 55 October the 14th, actually. Yep, I am a whole 55 years old. So, um, I am a autism mom. 55 years young. You're absolutely right. 55 years young. I'm an autism mom. For those who don't know, some of you may and some of you may not. I am an autism mom. Thank you so much. I have four kids. My 28-year-old, who will be soon to be 29. Thank you so much. Y'all are crazy. So I have a 28-year-old. Her name is Diamond. She's my only daughter. She is severely autistic. And then I have my 21-year-old. His name is Nehemiah. I call him the professor. He's the one that does the fun facts on my page, which he will be coming back with them real soon. And also I have a 21-year-old. My 27-year-old, my 27-year-old and my 28-year-old, they're 13 months apart. Then I have a 21-year-old. I call him the professor, but his name is actually Nehemiah. He is high function autistic. Um, he is on the dean's list in college because I know a lot of you guys don't know this. He's on the dean list for college. Thank you guys so much for 20 likes. I really appreciate it. Um, and he's doing very, very well. He's the one that does the fun facts on my page. So I am a proud autism mom. You know, I got 3 boys and 1 daughter. You know, and so y'all are so funny. 3 boys and 1 daughter. And that 11-year-old of mine. For those of you guys who uh haven't seen it. I said, oh, women are so uptight about telling their age. Okay, it's a blessing. It could be considered a flex that God has blessed you to be alive for so many years. Yes, yes. That mom said, my son and grandson are autistic and they are smarter than my normal kids. Listen, listen. And that's so true. It just don't bother me. I'm like, mad for what? I'm 55, a whole 55 years old, and so, I'm grateful, I have seen a lot of things in my life and had a lot of experience. Some are not good at all, and some were amazing. So, uh y'all are funny. Some were absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'd be mad right now because my hair is growing in and I look crazy. Yeah. If they're being hella disrespectful, Preem, if they're being real disrespectful, like racist and cussing real bad, you can time them out. And then if they tighten up, they can stay. But if they just being dumb, just downright outlandish, just go ahead and hide them from the page. It don't matter. Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. I'm just checking. Cause I think I had Okay, yeah, I did. Supreme is definitely a moderator. Kiss from Jay said, I think the reason though is because when people get older, they're able to see how they've taken care of their body through the years. Of course, it has a lot to do with genetics as well, child, for real. Hey, Simply Sunshine came in. Thank you. Thank you. No, you can't do them like that. Yeah, some men don't want to tell their age. They don't. They don't. They don't. Some men don't want to tell their age. Honey, but listen, that's amazing. The way to look at it. I'm 40. On the 23rd, I'm going to be crying and someone's going to have to drag me. You're funny. You're fine. he said, take his wrench away. Hey, Nisha. Hold on, King. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, falling apart is a scary thing. Yes, I understand. Embracing it, be proud. Many did listen. I was going back and looking over the years from the time I graduated from high school, how many friends we had lost. I lost friends way before I graduated from high school. People were dropping like flies over the years for different reasons. Hey, JC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all are hilarious. He said, "Oh, Lord." She said, "I can't embrace my wrinkles, child." The way that things change. Yeah, I mean, I've been losing friends for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Friends, I thought we was gonna see each other, and we kids and stuff, growing up and things like that. They are gone. And we were in the same age bracket. They're gone. You know, right? So every day that I'm still here, and I'm above ground, and I can talk and I can walk, and God knows I can work out now, y'all, because it was a time when I couldn't. Not because I was too heavy, you know, but it's because I had exercise induced asthma. So the minute I started motion, it would throw me into asthma attacks. And so working out for me, being able to work out daily is a flex. So sad, right? High school through college, friends. Yes, for real. Gravity has me up. My breath used to suffocate me if I laid on my back. Oh no, that mom does. I wasn't ready. Oh my God, I was not ready. Child. Oh my God, she did me in with that one. She did me in. Listen, now you got to keep the girls high and lifted up. Just listen. You got to keep them high and lifted up. Listen, y'all, I have some friends that I graduated from school with. And if you put them and me side by side, I ran into some of them having not to go because, but that all depends on how you was living. If some of my friends that I graduated with had a hard life. The clubbing, the drinking, the smoking, the drugging, the sexing, the whatever it was. A hard life, you know? You know, they did, yeah, they do age different now. Yeah, not sleeping, not resting on that whatever it is, on that rock, on that za, on that whatever they own, on that water. I listen, yeah, the thought and all of that. I don't listen. Yeah, I mean, a lot. It's a combination. Not eating right, not caring for themselves, not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people got my same age don't got hardly neck teeth piece of teeth in their mouth. And some of that comes Supreme say with a thought so. But that on that all that they on that water. Listen, I know folk that is still trying to recover from being on water. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Right. Now some of them though look freaking amazing. A few of them, I'm like, whoa, you was fine in high school, bro. You still fine. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the females, hey Liz, welcome, welcome, welcome. You Supreme can't go nowhere and not act up. I know he said where he at. Yeah. And some of the looks and some of the babies look older than me. I ran into somebody who was 38 the other day. I was thinking she was my age or maybe older. It won't that she was ugly enough and she just looked aged. You know what I mean? Just aged. Beautiful spirit, sweetheart. But she just looked plumb aged. You know? For me growing up, my mom was very, very hard on us, right? Um, you know how you're young and you want to wear your makeup and your eyeshadow and all of those things. My mama was like, yes, yes. I mean, people look like she was about daggone near 65, almost 70 years old. Some of my friends that was my age, 55, 52, looking like she was 65, almost 70. Yes, Quarry gonna look it up and come back and tell y'all what water is. And look up what the word water, I mean the drug water is. You'll find out, this girl looked older than me, but, you know, but everybody's lifestyle was different. I'm not saying that I was out there, with a halo on my head and angel's wings, because I was the heck not. I was out there cutting up. Um, cutting up. I really was. But growing up, you want to wear. Now it's the drug that's called water. Hold on. If Corey hasn't found it yet, hold on. I know because I've had somebody close to me on it. That's how I know so well. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I appreciate it. My mom, I wanted to wear makeup and do all this. My mom was like, no, because you start wearing all that stuff, and when you don't wear it, your face gonna be looking all crazy and things. As much as I wanted to wear it real bad, my mama wouldn't let me. She wouldn't let me. Hey, Micah, good to see you this evening. Hold on, I'll do it. Hold on, give me a second. I'll do it. I'm gonna look it up now. I'm looking it up right now. Give me a second. I've had people very close to me that's on it, so I had to look it up because I wanted to make sure I told y'all the correctly. So here it is. The term drug called water refers to illicit substance GHB, gamma hydroxybutyrate. It's a potent and dangerous central nervous system depressant. Hey, boss way. And most commonly found as clear, colorless, is a clear, colorless, and odorless liquid, making it look exactly like water, allowing it to be easily slipped into drinks. It is also known as the date drug. It's called the date rape drug. I know you guys have heard of the date rape drug. What's in it? It's mixed with a whole bunch of different stuff. Different. Yeah, the street names. It's called Water. It's called G. It's called Georgia Homeboy. Grievous bodily harm for GHB. It's called liquid ecstasy. You guys have heard of that. Liquid ecstasy. It's called liquid X. Scoop, easy lay, or fantasy. Yes, so that's what it is. I have someone very close to me who has fought that battle with water for years. Trust me, it ain't nothing pretty. The dangers of it is it's a central nervous system suppressant. It's a very small difference between the recreational dose and a fatal overdose. Um, mixing it with other depressants. Um, you're so crazy. Like alcohol, it increases the risk of the side effects or unalivement. These are some of the effects of it: nausea and vomiting, drowsy. Yeah, that's why I had to. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. That's why I said unalivement. um, loss of consciousness, seizures, amnesia, all of that. It's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. I like I said, I've known someone who has struggled with it for more than 10 years. Um, yeah, so I apologize. You know, for that. Thank you, because that's my first time I even shared anything like that. So I apologize. That's why I try not to say the D word. I just said unalignment. But um, you know, it's a very horrible thing, and to see somebody um yeah, very scary to see somebody go through it. Right, I know what you mean. She said Diddy did it. She said Diddy did it. But yeah, so it's crazy, the stuff. And then stuff isn't pure anymore, like that Snoop Dogg, that stuff ain't pure. It's not pure like it used to be. There, especially if you getting it off the street. It has other stuff in it. He said, "Is that what he was putting in the baby oil?" Listen, no telling what he was doing. He was doing some wild stuff. I ain't even watch it. Right, of course. It's not even in dispensaries. You know? Yeah, it's not, of course. They wouldn't put nothing crazy like that in no darn dispensary. Not at all. He said baby oil. But yeah, I've seen Supreme. I don't know. Wait on people to finish watching it. I've not watched it either. I haven't watched because I don't know if it's gonna be triggering for me. I've been through a lot, so I couldn't sit there and watch a lot of the stuff for the trials because it was doing something to me, and I didn't want to be depressed because that boy was wild. He did some wild stuff, you know. I know I haven't watched Jay. I haven't watched it either. I don't know. I may try, but if I feel triggered, then I'm just not gonna mess with it. So I'm like Jay. Vaseline or coconut oil for the lips. But yeah, I've seen people go through so many things. I mean, yeah, I watched some of the trials. I just couldn't do all of it. I did because DMW shots. I need to run his stuff too. DMW shots um was on site in New York. I believe that King Explicit. I believe that. He said brain rot ish. Yeah. Oh wow, it was misleading. Okay, I get it. They probably cut some stuff out for real, for real. Right. I can see that. That would probably be something I would be stuck on. I would be more invested into hearing about Pac and Biggie for real. Like thank you so much, Bossway, and thank you for the blessing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Y'all, I'm so close to my monetization right now. I am just excited. I have 2,714 watch hours so far is what I got. No, because it wasn't a whole lot of them need to be going down. A whole lot of them. He did have help. A lot of people was covering up for him and hiding stuff. That Joker was hiring people, paying people under the table, I'm sure. Must say, his whole group, you guys are very supportive and cool. Yes. Yes. And welcome so much, Simply Sunshine Mom. I am so glad you're here. Said, oh my God, you now know that Cassie is getting ready to go to trial because one of the guys that was the sex slave got a disease from her and he's suing her for not telling her she was a hoe. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh, Supreme, I don't, like I said, I'm not gonna say I ain't never been bothered or irritated by anything you said. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say that because that would be a whole lie. Oh yeah, you've had me the reeling a couple of times, but I respect what you say. You keep me laughing. Like you said, you the brother that says everything that everybody want to say. Yeah, he's definitely raw and uncut. Like she's simply said, you like my crazy mixed cousin. That part. Listen, I told my baby boy. Some of you guys have seen him. I told my baby boy. I said, look, there go your cousin. I said, there go your cousin uncle. I'm gonna try to find a picture. Um, it's not allegedly Corey because she admitted that she was in court for Diddy's child. She had sex with all those men, and she admitted she got a disease while having sex with them. She said, "God, listen, I'm serious. I had to catch him in between, like not cussing. When I showed Solomon, cause Solomon, I showed him and I was like, I said, here go your he a little darker than Preem. My baby a little darker than Preem, y'all. Big. I'm sorry about that glare. My baby a little darker than Preem. There he is. I said, there go your real light skinned uncle. So I say that's his cousin uncle. He just laughed. But you know, yeah, it's so much stuff going on. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Danielle corrected that word. He's mischievous. That's my mouthy child. That's the one that talk bad. I know that's I have to put my headphones on. Yeah. Yes, that's my youngest. That's my youngest. Let me try to see if I can find a picture of my oldest son. My son Jeremiah has a picture. I mean, has a book out. It's in the community. The post, the link that is there. I'm trying to find a picture of my son. Trying to find a picture of my. Yes, because she said don't call him bad. Usually the youngest be the first ones to give you a baby. Let me tell you, this one right here. I don't know if y'all seen them shirts walking around, going around to say built different. He need that. I'm trying to find the picture of my other big head son. Um, but I have three sons altogether. Listen, he is the attitude he got. I have to be reminding him, like, yo, um, these are my other two sons. This is Jeremiah. This is the one that wrote the book. It's in my community chat. This is Jeremiah. And this is Nehemiah. That's, yes, thank you. This is Nehemiah. This is the one that I call Professor. He does the fun facts on my page, which he will be doing something really, really soon. He is 6'5". He might not look like it standing next to my son, but he's 5'7". He's only an inch taller than me. He is 6'5". Yeah. Yeah, it's in the community page. You just have to scroll until you see it. You'll see his book. His name is Jeremiah Price. It is on Amazon, but it's on the community page. I'm very, very proud of him. Um he used to work with I won't say necessarily special needs children, where he did work with some, but he worked with children that had mental disabilities. Gen Alpha, no care in the world. Listen, okay, it's okay. Yeah, the honey, they build different. That 11-year-old, woo. Now this one right here, the professor, the shorter one right here, total opposite from everyone. I understand. I understand. He is very quiet. He doesn't talk a lot unless you ask him about something that he likes. He's a coder. That's what my shirts say, mom of a coder. He loves to code. He's on the dean list in college. He goes to our local community college. He's doing well, always AB average. All boys. I have one girl. I have one daughter. I have one daughter. My daughter's name is Diamond. I ain't forget. I gotta show my baby girl too. I gotta find her. Listen, I remember when Supreme said that. Supreme a mess. Let me see. I have so many pictures, y'all. I gotta find my baby. I have a million pictures here. Y'all are too hilarious. I gotta get to my daughter. That's an older picture of her. I gotta find the most recent. I have so many pictures here. 33 simply says she got 3 girls and 1 boy. 33, 28, 21, 13. And she raised 2 bonus kids. Go, mama. I love it. I'm looking for my picture. I got so many pictures in here. I'm always taking pictures, so a lot of times the pictures is her picture is down on the bottom because I haven't had I gotta go visit my baby. Um, where's my baby's picture? Now any other day it'll pop up. I remember you saying that, boss way, 6 girls and 5 boys. I know that's right. I have so many pictures. Her picture is way down here. I'm trying to find my baby girl picture. Listen, we got some strong mamas and daddies in this chat, and I ain't mad. Like, shout out to you guys. I gotta find my baby girl. I'm always taking pictures and doing videos, so it tends to end up going like down to the bottom of my stuff because I'm always doing pictures and videos. Some I get rid of, and some I keep. With my baby. But yes. Oh, the day she said, listen. Them babies get a certain age, baby, and you be like, who traded you in for an alien today? Like, what's up? Because these kids, they be doing the most. I'm trying to find my holiday pictures I had from her. Oh, listen, my 11-year-old, he's smart mouthy. He talk back. You know what I'm saying? One day he got mad at who you think you talking to? And I had to, you know, 17, 16, 18. Y'all know the ages and stages. They got the attitudes, man. They be getting them attitudes. You know, they got a strong man in their life. They pipe it down some. They do the single mamas a little bit different. Oh, I got so many pictures, y'all. I'm trying to hold on. I know where I can find it. I don't know how I got 4, but I wanted none. My brother wanted 5. He got none. I guess God had other plans. Listen, I understand. I didn't even. I understand. Mine is 11 and already acting crazy. Fantastic, you're not alone. That is me. Y'all, I promise that is me. Because that 11-year-old of mine, he got a mouth. And one time he was like, who you talking to? I said, child, I took my glasses off. You lost your mind. What you mean, who you talking to? Slim? That's what I had to say. Like, what you mean? Mine's try to base at you. I'm like, you acting like your little balls drag the ground. They don't, sir. She said, call her mischievous. Call her mischievous. Hey, motivated. Call that baby mischievous. Oh, her little demon. Oh my God. Um, Now I'm trying to go through my other photo album because, child, this fit to get on my nerves. She said, motivated, said, I'm glad mine is grown. Child. I got 2 this, but 3 is grown. 3 that's grown and 1 little one. I say little as in, oh, y'all, I got a question while I'm looking at this other picture. I got a question. Do y'all think that 11-year-olds should have unlimited um unlimited bedtime? I was told by another dad that I'm doing too much. That 11-year-old should have unlimited bedtime. That I'm babying my child. He talking about something. I'm talking to a man. I'm like, what are you talking about? He 11. He don't deserve no unlimited bedtime. Yeah. Talking about unlimited bedtime. And the baby is 11. Comes to me. I got unlimited bedtime. I said Solomon will never. I understand. And so right. Because that's what they would do. If I did told Solomon and he had see 16-year-old at 9:30. Exactly. My child ain't getting up at no, on the weekends I allow him to stay up later, but Sunday, nah. Right. After you graduated. That's different. One of my kids wouldn't get out of bed. The other kid go to bed whenever she want to, but she would get up in the morning. See, I like that. Right. In school, I'm like, he go to school. He got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He not getting bedtime. I'm sorry. Yeah, like even on the weekend, if he go over a friend house and he stay up late, that's something different. But he know here, no, you not running up and down the steps and all through the cabinets at 11 years old when I'm in here sleep. No. Right. Take your look. ARSE the bed. No. Take a little arse the bed. This my baby girl, y'all. I'm sorry it took me so long. That's my baby girl Diamond. Hey, hustle kid. This my baby girl Diamond, y'all. I'm sorry it took so long. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's my baby girl. She's autistic, so a lot of times she might like directly in the camera. Thank you, but yes, my baby girl. Yep. She's severely autistic. Um, thank you. Yep. She is about to be 29 years old. That's my diamond. The other boys are Jeremiah, Nehemiah, and Solomon. Thank you. Yep, that's my baby girl. She's severely autistic, but she's calmed down so much over the last couple of years. As she gotten older, she's calmed down considerably. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Yep, I got a diamond, Jeremiah, Nehemiah, Solomon. Thank you. Yes, two autistic. So yeah, you understand, boss way. Oh, I understand that, King Explicit. See, I'm the bad guy because I'm very structured. So it's like during the week, my child, my 11-year-old, he's in a Spanish immersion program, right? Spanish immersion program, right? They need to. So it's like they need to go to sleep. Yeah, you got a parent. So I'm structured. I'm the structured one. During the week, my child has to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He goes to a Spanish immersion school. Exactly. Right. Right. Get up early. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to be up at 5 during the week. So in the bed, he's in the bed no later than right. Exactly. He goes to bed no later than 8:30 because he has to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And one of my friends talking about I fault you, it's your fault. He angry because he tired. You need to put him in a take him out of this specialty school. He don't want that S anyway. Right. Listen. So, okay. Okay. My daughter did with them. My son has skin and autosensory issues. Like she doesn't like change. Um, she doesn't really like a lot of close touching. She'll allow me close. Like if I take a light brush and go up or down, she'll sit long enough to do that. Um, and sudden sharp noises will kind of trigger her, set her off some. But she don't like a whole not all that touching. Mm-mm. She'll lean in and she'll kiss me on my cheek, but all that embracing and stuff, she don't do that. Now my right, I understand. She said, I will F a kid up and keep them home till they heal. Listen, simply, yes, ma'am. Don't he though? Thank you so much. Blessings to you, King Explicit. Thank you so much for coming by. Right. Yes, my baby do not like change. So this is how I helped her when she was younger to adjust and adapt to changes. Every so often, outside of the bedroom, I would switch stuff around every couple of months so she could get used to the dynamic of change. In her bedroom, every so often, change the curtains out, change the stuff around, switch stuff around, even if it's on a different side of the room. Put a new picture up, take it down. Um, So, but yeah, don't like change. And my son, the professor, he's like that. But no, he's more of a hugger. The professor Nehemiah, he's much more of a hugger. That's my huggy bear. Don't let him sense me going nowhere. Thank you so much. I don't wear them often. I be forgetting about them because I keep them in my drawer. I keep the other glasses beside my bed so I can grab them when I get up. Like, I'll be looking for these when I wake up out my sleep just to sit. I was like, let me change my glasses today. But thank you. But yeah, my son Nehemiah, like, he's the huggy one. If he feeling you, he gonna give you a hug, for the ladies, and if he's comfortable enough with the guys, he thank you, he will talk. He will talk. And so he is just a great kid. You know what I mean? He's a great kid. I appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. It definitely meant a lot. It's been a while since I've been on a live on a Friday. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll be trying to switch them up sometimes. I got another pair I want to get the prescription put in. They're wide lens too. I think one is a little bit more square, and I think this part is gold. I think it has a pearl on it. 7. I love that. She's 7. Yeah, she's saying more words. That's amazing. That is amazing. I would love to eventually try to squeeze in maybe a small group with parents who have children with autism just so we can chat. I understand. Make sure you guys, um, I sure will. I'm gonna write that down in my idea book. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. Like I say, even if it's like an hour or two, maybe every other week. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, y'all, it was nobody but God that helped me do that because I did not know a lot of things when I first found out my child was autistic. I did not know a lot of things. So I literally was a lot more prayer, a lot fasting. Yes, I'm definitely going to see if I can at least do that maybe once or twice a month. You know, I get it. Yeah, I did that with her food too, y'all. I did it with food. And listen, if I sent her lunch to school and she didn't eat it, I put it in the refrigerator and sent it back the next day. And I sent it fresh to make her eat. Yes. Yes. I thank God for giving me the idea because I thought about it some time ago, but it just never really materialized because it's so many of us out here that we feel alone. We feel like we're the only one. You know what I mean? And we need that support. And it's not necessarily to, you know, it'll be just coming on. How was your day? How did things go today? Listen, they will. I get it, bad mom. Trust me. You don't know the days I was on almost heart attack status, especially when my daughter was in the home. It was rough for your girl. Maybe that's the group I'll share some of my stories and the things that I've gone through. Um, yeah, all angels. They are. They are. Every one of them is different and they have behaviors that a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, see, listen, for a long time motivated, I wouldn't even say. I know that's right. Praise God. I was afraid to say the word autism. You couldn't even get me to say it without crying. And then to have a second child that was autistic, I was like, why me? Then God took me back to a dream I had when I was little. I remember getting off a bus, right? I remember getting off a bus and right in walking distance, right? Yeah, it was real hard in the beginning. I saw it was a school with special needs, and I said, I want to work with kids like that. Honey, I was 5, 6 when I said that. God took me back to that moment. He said, remember when you got off the bus that day, you saw those kids getting off in wheelchairs and walkers and things of that nature, and you said you wanted to work with kids? I gave you on to work with. But not only did I work with them because I had them, I worked with them in the DC public school system too. Right, motivated. Our words. I was young, and you don't know. Even as young, your words have impact. When the Bible says the death and life is in the power of the tongue, I'm not trying to be preachy, but that's what it is. It is powerful. Your words. I was young and said I want to work with kids like that. God said, boom. Well, the 2 times out of the 4 I got pregnant was children that had special needs. So, you know, words matter. You got to be careful what you say. None of that. I was just playing. It's just a word. It's not just a word. Words are seed, right? I don't have no seeds nearby, right? Yes, you have patience and strength. Words are seed, right? If I miss anyone, I'm sorry. Please let me know. This is a pretty big seed, right? Words are seeds, right? When you plant the seed in the ground, you can't see it, right? You can't see it. The seed is in there. The seed is in there, but you can't see it. The seed come first before they come up. And if that seed gets in your spirit, it starts to take root. That's good, Supreme. I'm glad. It starts to take root. Yeah. And then you're looking for somebody to pray your baby through or yourself through because you didn't smoke. She said, spelling like bad decisions and mistakes. Yes. I mean, words are so powerful and impactful. We got to, in this day and age where all the little girls walking around, that's my B, that's my this, that's my that. You know what I mean? Come on. We got to do better. We got to do better with the words that we call each other. You know what I mean? You know, like Megan the Stallion. I looked up the word stallion, and a stallion is a castrated male horse. A eunuch. Well, not in a sense, but it's an animal. I'm not gonna call the animal eunuch, but a castrated male horse. Listen, listen. I ain't never done that with my friends. When they big, no, no, zip it. Don't even call me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling my girlfriends bees, man. I'm not. I'm not doing that. Right? I may say ninja. Or if we really acting crazy with each other, bruh, I'll hit them with what my kids hit with me, with the bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'll mess with my friends, my girlfriends like that sometimes. And so, yeah, but calling each other bees and whores and sluts and this and that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I teach my kids to open the door, grab the bags, put the stuff. Listen, I'm not your maid slave. Pick up a bag, open the door for me. If you see another woman walking through the doors, you stop and open it. Listen, simply ready to fight. Listen. So I promise you, you know, these kids today, these females calling each other all kinds of names. I'm not finna do that. You ain't gonna hear me coming on here and be big. Nah, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. Not doing that. I will say ninja every once in a while. Ninja, for real. I'll say something like that. But as far as the B word and calling my female friends, gonna get hey ho, nah, we're not doing it. Yeah, that part motivated. And so you have to be so careful at what people watch. You know what I mean? Gotta be careful. I know you will. I can't wait. When I be there. When I be there, let her rip, Supreme. Let her rip. But I tell you what, I was in here one morning. I had my doors locked, Supreme on. I was in here falling out in this whole room, y'all. Falling out laughing at Supreme. You know what I mean? Just cracking up. No, he has no filter. And I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Supreme ain't gonna be fake. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have some people that ain't fake. You know what I mean? Just tell me the truth. I ain't gonna like it. I might not like everything you say to me. I might not. And if I don't, I'll say, you know what, you're really getting on my nerves right now. I'll talk to you later. Let me calm down. But at the end of the day, I'm going to respect. Yes, just love who they are. I'm going to respect a person who's flat out honest with me. Even if I don't agree with what you're saying, I'm going to respect you because you had the kahunas to say what you had to say. Now, if you in my face and then back somewhere else, no, I know you don't. I know you don't. I know your heart. I've been around you long enough to know your heart. You really do have a good heart. And the issues that you are passionate about, you're going to speak strong on it. Raw, very much so. Man, Supreme got me calling people raggedy. I call a joker raggedy in a minute now. You raggedy. I sure will. I said, filtered, but I'll call somebody raggedy. Pause. She said pause. Fantastic said pause. Listen, I be calling everybody raggedy. You raggedy and messy. I listen. I be trying to throw the filter on, put the filter on. To be respectful. Because it says Brit family fun. So I don't want nobody coming on saying, she is, you know. Yeah, Supreme is raw and real. But I love it though. I love that. I love that. Him and his wife balance each other out. Him and Miss Supreme balance each other out. And I love that. Yes, you sure did. Call me Brit family. It's so funny. A lot of people be like, "Hey, Brittany." If I go into somebody's life, "Hey, Brittany. Hey, Brittany," and I think it's so funny. I'm like, "My name is not Brittany. My name is Yolanda." You know what I mean? And I did not initially want to even share my name, but because I started, I just left it. I said, "Forget it." I didn't say my whole name. I'm just gonna keep saying my name. And now sometimes when I go on live, like, who is Yolanda? Because they're so used to, like Supreme was, like Brit Family Fun. You know what I'm saying? They so used to it. So, and I'm like, either is fine. Yes. Yes. And I don't mind either, either doesn't bother me, like uh bother me at all. I appreciate you guys. Crystal was saying, Yolanda, you need to go live, try other times too. During the week when the kids are in school, it's a little bit more difficult. Probably during winter break, I'll definitely probably be popping up, trying to do more things um, for live, and everything during the winter break just to get it going. Any of y'all got y'all menus drawn up for Christmas yet? Kind of sort of a bougie one for me, a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I've been thinking about my Christmas menu, so I was thinking about jerk turkey. Um, no, the menu. Stay home. Listen, not, I'm not having anybody either. I'm not having anybody. I'm gonna. Somebody gave me a turkey, so I'm going to do that. Uh, they gave me a turkey, so I don't know if I'm gonna brine it or inject it. I one of the two. Whichever one I do first, that's what I'm gonna do. But brine it or inject it, I don't know yet. But either way, I'm gonna do uh um a jerk turkey, some risotto. I think definitely some lamb chops. I'm gonna do some lamb chops. My kids love sweet potato casserole, so I'm always gonna have those. I got sweet potato pies. I already made ahead. They're already in the freezer. I'll probably make like some cheesecake, maybe like two, not a lot. Some cheesecake with some strawberry sauce on the side, strawberry and blueberry. That's it. Hey, that sound good. Crystal was talking about having a brunch. And I was like, ooh, maybe one year we can do that and just chill for the rest of the day. Yeah, so it's going to be the risotto. It's going to be some lamb chops, some jerk turkey, sweet potato casserole, probably like greens. I'll probably do like kale and collards. Probably some greens. Um, the cheesecake and a peach cobbler. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple. So, um, and what I probably do is take half of it after it cools, put it in the freezer, put it in the freezer because it's gonna be me and the kids. I don't know if my oldest son will be in town, but we'll just be chilling, just chilling. You know, But even if somebody like invite me out or whatever, I normally make sure that I, food is home. You know, food is home. So I try to remind myself not to go overboard. I thought of myself of having the turkey and maybe doing half, but nah, I'm gonna do the whole turkey. I'm going to I'm a do me a probably a brine it. I probably brine it, but have the salt. Like brine the turkey. Uh I just gotta find something to put it in though. I wish I had one of them brining buckets, you know, because I want to make sure the turkey is nice and moist. Oh yeah, ketchup. That's me too, Supreme. That's me too. The ketchup in the fridge or the pantry. Yeah, if it say refrigerate after opening, that is me. I know a lot of people that keeps everything in their pantry and not in the fridge, but nah. If it say refrigerate after opening, that's what's gonna be. I'm not running no risk to have nothing spoiled sitting in the pantry. Mm-mm. That is so me. I very seldom buy barbecue sauce. If I do, it's for like a lazy day, and it's like Sweet Baby Ray's or something like that. Because I normally make my own barbecue sauce. I normally do that if I need it, you know. But I'm really interested in the jerk turkey. I don't know if Pooh ever sent me that recipe for the Haitian macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna have different nationality foods this time. And then the chicken gonna be jerk. The mac and cheese may be Haitian. Just the sweet potatoes American. You know what I mean? See, risotto, I don't know where that's from, but it's gonna be some of that. But I love to cook. And even if it's just us, I'm taking a portion of it and putting it up in the freezer for a day where I don't feel like cooking. Yeah, yeah. That arborio rice to make the risotto is expensive. It's like $10. Hey, Warney official. I don't. It's been a while, but welcome to Conversations with Britt. Yeah, that is me. That is me. I have a friend growing up, y'all. Soon as everything would hit the exact date, she threw it all in the trash. My ex hated condiments in the fridge. I understand. And some people don't. They don't like cold ketchup or cold mustard or cold whatever, whatever. It don't bother me. Nah, it don't bother me. I put it on the side. It don't bother me. Yeah, that part, Supreme. Yeah, that part. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. Happy holidays to everyone. That took a lot of work. Yeah. Listen, that part. If it's a refrigerate, that's what I'm doing with it. That's what I'm doing with it. What did y'all have for dinner tonight? We had smash burgers. Smash burgers. I had smash burgers with spinach and avocado for me. And then he didn't want his food touching. Listen. Oh my God. At Panda Express. Panda Express is good. Yeah, we had smash burgers and fries. And I had avocado and spinach on my smash burger. I listen, I understand. Listen, your little nephew Solomon wanted smash burgers. That sounds so good. Shrimp chorizo, that sounds good. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I gave him that day to pick something because I didn't mind. Because I don't cook every day. I may cook every day, every 2 days, every 2, 3 days. But most of the time on the weekend, it's every man for himself. Or if you see me cooking on Saturday, I'm cooking for Sunday. So Sunday I won't have to. I'll cook dinner Saturday for Sunday, but anything else, everybody go for their own. I just told them certain days of the week, maybe once a week or so, or once a couple of months, I'll let him pick the food. I'll let him pick a meal. But I told him next time he pick a meal, he gonna be in the kitchen. He's 11. He gonna be right in the kitchen with me, cooking with mama. I'm not one of the ones that believe boys can't be in the kitchen. Mm-mm. No, their little tails need to learn how to cook because mama need a break. I be tired. I be throwing down the kitchen by myself. Nehemiah be helping me prepping stuff and washing dishes, but nah, them jokers. Listen, Merry Christmas to you too. I want them to know how to cook. Thank you so much. I understand. I appreciate you being here. I'm about to end it shortly. Bless you and the family, Miss Supreme. You guys have a great evening. Again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your kindness and support. I'm going to hang in here a few more minutes before I go. But thank you so much, Supreme. Blessings to you and your family. You guys have a good night and have fun. Simply said, my child just asked because she play Roblox. She on punishment till January. They don't know what punishment mean. No. See you, Supreme. They don't know what punishment mean. My child little video game is packed up. It been packed up for over 6 months. Because he been acting crazy. Bless you, Warning Official. Bless you. Where you from? I'm going to go ahead and hang in here for these last 15 minutes. I know that's right. I know that to be right. Yeah, they act like they be forgetting. Honey, you wanted to get me as a youngin'? Take the phone. Tell me I couldn't get on the phone. It was like putting a dagger in my heart. I was passing out, screaming, hollering, crying, couldn't breathe. Honey, you took the phone away, baby. That was my lifeline right there. That was my lifeline. Because I was, I was a gabber. I love to talk. So you take the phone from me, baby, I was falling out. My father could have took anything. You can't ride your bike. He couldn't take the phone, my fingernail polish, my lip gloss, or my lips. He couldn't take those things. Cause I would be having a fit. Should take anything away from me, baby. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go lay down, get up under the covers. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out these last 15 minutes, but you guys have certainly am enjoying talking with you guys. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Where are you from, Warney Official? I mean, I can see you're very creative making pictures with what you making pictures with. But where are you from? I would love to know. I'm glad you caught my live too. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been live like on a Friday night. So, you guys got me thinking. I got to brainstorm. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Hey, coach, I've been here for a minute. Happy Friday. Uh, Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Anybody got a birthday coming up this month? Anybody? Anybody got a birthday coming up this month? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I'm from Macomb, Mississippi, Parkland. I'm one of the. Okay. 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 You're January, baby. I'm October. Oh, I know you gonna turn up, coach. I know you gonna turn up. I understand simply. Nearby. Did you make sure the outside door was locked and thermostat 73? January. Shout out to the up and coming January babies. And I know we got some December babies. Oh, February 21. Okay, my daughter is February the 12th. Yep. My daughter and my uncle is February the 12th. Yes, yes, yes. Tina Mose is the 31st. of December. I'm so excited to be in class because for me, it's going to be my accountability. If I pay up, I know that's right, Simply. I know that's right. I understand. Thank you. Love you. So, talking to my son. Coach's classes are really good. They really, really are. She gonna work it out. I want me a mat like that. I need me a mat. I want me a mat that got some thickness to it. Cause the way my knees set up. Mm. Cause coach's classes is really, really good. Like they really, really are. I need to catch one of her stretching sessions. You know, my ankles bother me. I need to find my biofreeze. Thank you. Knee pads. Okay. Yeah, because the ones I had some, but I need something a little thicker. They didn't them knee pads wasn't doing nothing for me. I have a whole wooden floor, no carpet. I know it was because coaches class they always lit though. I want to catch the sexy stretch class so I can get down and do the stretching and stuff. That's what I need. Them stretches be stretching. Coach, your classes always be lit. They do. Having the people that be talking trash, they could never. That coach will circles around her, around them. Yeah. Tonight, will I be able to watch it? Thank you so much. You enjoy your weekend, Simply. Yeah, I got you know, about 7 more minutes. You two have a great weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I got about 7 more minutes and then I'm definitely going to end the live. But I'm so grateful for 27 likes and I'm thankful for everybody who came in. I'm gonna have to check out your stretching, coach. I'm gonna have to do that stretch tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do that stretch tomorrow. That's if it's available. If it's not, I understand. Okay, members only. Okay, I got you. I got you. Got you. Members only. I get it. Soon as I'm able to, I will definitely be a member. Definitely. Definitely, for sure, for sure, for sure. Thank you for the hearts warning. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this has definitely been definitely a fun night, fun conversation. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I'm appreciating everybody. I'm just trying to make sure I stick it out all the way till the end. I got about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes, maybe less. Well, yeah, about 5 minutes, and then I'll be ending the live. But you guys were amazing, hanging in there with me. I'm gonna make sure I give me some good old sleep, um, some good old sleep tonight. Well, I'm gonna finish watching the movie. I was watching the Troll 2, and it started out action packed. So I'm definitely gonna finish my movie out, and then let's put on some PJs and relax the evening, the rest of the evening. But this was so fun, and everybody was so engaged. I appreciate all of you. Warnie, Simply, let's see, Coach. Who else? Fantastic, Supreme, King Explicit. Trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Jay, Micah, fantastic, the boss way, motivated bat mom, kiss from Jay. Anybody else I missed, I apologize. But I'm so grateful for everybody being here. Countdown, I got 5 minutes, you know. And those who hung with me from the beginning till now, people don't have to be kind. They don't have to hang around. But they're here, right? They're here. Totally, 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 totally here. And I appreciate it. You guys for hanging with me till the end. I got almost less than, yes, Monique, I got less than almost 5 minutes left. I just hate to get off at awkward times. I might as well do the whole 2 hours. Earlier I did an hour and a half on Get Fit with Britt and chat and conversations with Britt. Conversations with Britt. Almost 2 hours. And I'm, counting that time. But this has been so much fun. You guys had me laughing. Supreme came in cutting up. King Explicit. Micah stopped by the house. So I appreciate Micah for being here. He always shows up and it's so much. So shout out to, I'm just gonna shout out a couple of people. Shout out to Solomon Project. Shout out to Vegan Kings and Miss Vegan Kings. I was on in their house last night on their page. On their page. That's what I mean. I visited his house and I do visit Crystal. I visited Crystal. Shout out to Monique. She do her thing. She makes awesome baskets. Um, Corey is an amazing content creator. Nemo 504 and a phenomenal family. They're great as well. Shout out to Rising Phoenix. Um, and Stash Cash. Stash Cash is real close to being monetized right now. Shout out to Faith Marie Unscripted and Tina Mo. Shout out to Anthony's Too Real. Um, Coach Sherry, Coach Me is here. Uh, Low Carb Queen, the Boss Way, so many awesome people. Shout out to Boss Dog for just being a great, great supporter. Shout out to Also Ravishing and Boogie Time. Mama Bowman, she's in there with their phenomenal family. And shout out to me. Shout out to me for pushing through, for working hard, for making it through another day, you know, another day, you know. Hi, Bunker. Welcome to the live. That was quite a story. Child, Bunker, that wasn't the Holy Ghost. She ain't get pregnant by the Holy Ghost. She got pregnant because she had sex. It may not have been with you, but she had sex with somebody. So that's a lie. She ain't get, it wasn't an immaculate conception at all. It wasn't immaculate conception. Child. Some of the girlfriend talking about she pregnant and they not having sex. Child. Either she did it with somebody else or y'all lying. But that's not mine to manage. Because ain't no immaculate conception. That was only by way of Jesus. He was conceived through immaculate conception. And so I hope you guys, do whatever you need to do, to find some resolve in your situation. Welcome to my live. My name is Yolanda, and this is Conversations with Britt. And my conversation is coming to a close. You guys already know. If you've been on any of my lives during the daytime, I always say, always remember you're what is the thing? Always remember, you're braver than you seem. You're stronger than. Wait a minute. Wait. I can't even remember what I say every night. Wait a minute. I'm not getting off yet. I gotta finish saying what I'm supposed to say. Oh, always remember, you're braver than you believe. You're stronger than you seem. You're you think, and you're loved more than you know. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go look. I had to go look at the sign because I totally forgot. Um, a funny blooper moment. I couldn't remember that thing for nothing. I say it every day. Okay, your girl is tired, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you haven't heard the words, I love you today, know that I love you. I love you and I appreciate you. I'm glad that you chose my life to be in today. It certainly meant a lot to me. You guys have the most amazing day, night, evening, or afternoon. I say that because I never know if there's other people in other time zones in my live. But thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Hold me accountable, y'all, about starting that group every so often, parents, with autism and things like that. So I would like to see how I could get that going. I appreciate you guys so very much. You guys have amazing evening, and I'll see you guys in the YouTube streets. Bye, everybody. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. See you guys again soon. Good night.